Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me once again in Motor Town Behind the Wheel. We are headed to a recovery in the rotator. Trying to make some money because, as you can see, our funds are getting low. Had to put a lot of money into upgrading and maintaining the town. So, yeah, we're definitely trying to make some money. And there's a nice one up here. 25 tons. Where the heck? Oh, okay. It is under the bridge. Under the bridge. And it's upside down. Alright, let's take a peekaboo. It's upside down. And it's under the bridge. So I can't even block off the bridge and just try lifting it up. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see, it's still connected. 25 tons. If I can get it from under the bridge, I can pick it up. How much space I got over here? I got a tree here. So the best place I'll be able to get is like right here. I may disconnect it. How far off? Since we might be able to work something while on the bridge. At least to get it from under the bridge. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's if there's enough room to even set up. Because with that much weight, I definitely don't want to do that off the side. I don't think this is wide enough for me to set up properly. That might work. It's not perfect, but it'll let me do what I need to do. So, let's get set up here. That much weight, we definitely want our riggers down. I probably don't need the center ones, but I'm gonna put them down anyway just for stability's sake. Okay, so jumping over that's going to be a problem. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll extend out, which we know it's not exactly the best option, not our favorite option, but I do need to connect to the truck in order to pull it back from under the bridge. So, let's see if we can run a line. Okay, good news is we can reach. They definitely need to fix the AI and have it be further away, because that's much closer than it needs to be. Okay, so I want to get it right here. Now the trailer itself, I believe, is roughly 16 tons. I'm hoping I'll be able to just maneuver the truck and trailer back. Without too much fuss. Man, they are not flinching. I just moved all the way back, not full extension. Okay. So we'll work our winch lines. Okay, let's see what I got. I'm surprised that trailer's still connected. That trailer should have disconnected like that. Let me manually disconnect it. Okay, now we got it at the tipping point. I'm going to winch out. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to pull the front out from under the trailer like this, but that's fine. I can put it on the ground, and I can spin it around. Let's go around to the side. It's all good. Oh, it was amazing. I was able to spin like that without disconnecting. Alright, speaking of disconnecting, let's go ahead and undo our lines. It'll come up over here, and we'll pull it on up. Got some tight maneuvering to get out of this. Let's put everything in. Alright. This should be the easy part. You know, getting the truck from under the 16-ton trailer. Let's see what our reach looks like from here. Okay, it's definitely out of our reach. Let's see what full extension and moving the crane over to the rear if we can get it. No, can't even reach it like that. Let's see if there's an easy way for me to get down there. I could probably back down here. You know what? Let's phone a friend. Rather than take the rotator down there, I think I will have a pickup truck work as a winch extension because it's all-wheel drive, and I won't have to put my rotator down there. Now each job is just to work as an intermediary because it has a winch on the front. So I'm going to use it in conjunction with the rotator's winches. And it should work out. Should being the operative word. I'm going to let this line out. That way I can get the pickup truck all the room it needs. Alright, so now we're going to take the winch from the pickup truck. We're going to put it right on here. As heavy as my pickup truck is, it is definitely not going to be enough to pull that over. So let's go ahead and set up the rotator. Now we lose traction because we're not on asphalt. So in order to maximize that, we put in all the friction we can get. Alright, let's give it a pull and see what happens. That truck is really under that trailer. There it is. Now it's starting to come from under it. Bingo! That's what I needed. If your lines aren't long enough, you just gotta make them longer. Now let's see if we can reach it from here. Because if we can do that, then we'll be all set. Which one did I pull? Pull this side. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking real good. Alright, so now I'm going to unhook the pickup truck. Pickup may be able to drive back there. Let's see. Not quite. And it's a good thing I got a line on it. Easy money. Okay. Now that the pickup truck has got itself up here, now we can just use the rotator and get this thing up. Let's check the brakes on this. Brakes are on. Let's take the brakes off. That's a good sign. We're not moving. What I'm going to do is try and move the rotator forward. Normally I don't use the truck, my rotator's engine unless I absolutely need to, but we're going to need room to land this truck. So, if possible, moving it is my goal. We got contact there. Go ahead and put this down. Alrighty then. We're gonna raise our boom a bit. I'm gonna throttle down so I'm not getting any fast motions, and I gotta feather the button. This way here I can hold it and it goes nice and slow. I can control all this movements. I want to make sure that I'm pulling it so that the angle is not into the side, but can pull it upwards properly, which is what we got. So now we work our winch lines. Everything is looking good. It is definitely heavy. So one of the things I hate about those trailers is that they put up so much resistance. The thing I like about them is you're able to adjust the pressure on your drive wheels. So when you're carrying something real heavy, you can let off, you can put on. It's freaking awesome. But they suck at being towed. Because they do what they want. I'm going to crane forward a bit. I'm going to make sure that I move forward enough as I come forward. That way there, I still make sure I got that proper angle for the edge of this. I don't want to go too far forward and then pull the truck into the side, because then it wouldn't make any sense. Just add more resistance. And the thing's already heavier than one line can lift. So, go nice and slow, nice and easy. Now I can lower my boom a bit. Just a bit, not too much. I'm alternating between lines. One of the advantages of 2 lines over 1 is I can control it from rolling over, mostly. Because I got a second line on it. They pull against each other. If you got one single line right in the center, that thing decides to roll over, there's nothing to keep it from doing that. Okay, I'm going to boom in, because we all know rotators are the strongest with lifting capacity when the boom is as far in as possible. Okay. Now that we've got it up here, we're going to put its brakes on. Let's raise this up. I need to move my rotator forward. Question is, are the brakes going to hold and keep it from sliding back down? If not, I've got a backup plan. So we're going to let out our lines. And hopefully it should set it down without it sliding backwards. Any luck there? I don't know about you guys, but I'm not trusting that. No, sorry, Bob. Well, the problem is, if I try and drive forward with my rotator while it's attached, it runs a chance of slamming the neck into the side of this, which is going to cause damage, which means less money in my pocket. But we still got our friend here. I'm going to use it to assist with holding the truck. The truck's got its own brakes on it, so that it shouldn't be holding too much. It's just taking that little bit out of it. Okay, now let's see if we can do it. We'll let off our lines and see if it holds. Okay, that's one line slacked. And we're good. So we'll go ahead and disconnect. I'm gonna raise our riggers up. And we can throttle up now. Power of the pickup. We'll undo this. We'll go ahead and we'll pull forward. Should be enough to get the entire thing up on here. And the pickup is holding. so I'm gonna let loose my pickup truck. Move it back. Last but not least, we gotta take off the brakes. She's holding. All right, let's rein this sucker in. Gonna boom up. I want to make sure I'm giving it lift so we can get the neck over the edge of there without tearing it up. Over it comes. I'm just going to use the rear winch to pull it in now. This way here I can pull it straight towards it without having to use the two lines. I'll use the two lines as security just in case. Bam, we have got it up all the way. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, because I don't like towing this thing with these trailers on it, I'm gonna put on a flatbed and drive it to where it's got to get dropped off to. So I'm gonna leave that here because that's gonna take a whole nother half hour at least. Appreciate y'all hanging out, and y'all have a good one.
That's it for this one, folks. Thank you all for watching. If you would hit that like, and if you'd like to know the next time I drop a video, consider subscribing and turning on your notifications. Until next time, have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good year, live a good life. And let's remember to be better people today than we were yesterday. Bye!